Alright guys, it's time to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum on the channel once again. Not going to talk about any alts again tonight. Just not really anything is pumping at the moment of interest. And yeah, we just need to take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum basically and see what's going on here. Now, as you can see here on this chart, Bitcoin has basically lost about half of its gains from yesterday. Now, the wick went down to about, let's just say, about 2/3 of this candle's height here. But yeah, it has caught a little bit of a bounce here. If we take a look at Ethereum, it hasn't fared so well. Basically, the wick has come all the way down to the bottom. So it's pretty much lost almost all of its gains from yesterday. That's kind of sad to see. Now, let's see if this can end up being support here at 1546. There is still plenty of time. I think there's still about 2 or 3 hours left in the day. So let's see where this ends up. It doesn't have to finish under this line. Now keep in mind these lines, these green lines, are weekly supports as well. So as long as it closes from Sunday to Monday above this line, that's okay. Keep in mind this is also a daily candle. Now a weekly candle would look like this. So yeah, you can see it basically got rejected here at 1685 almost perfectly, but it has also solidified basically 1407 as support. So we're somewhere in the middle. We need to find out where we, catch our support. But yeah, right now it could go either way really. Now Bitcoin, it still looks okay in my opinion. Ideally, I would like to get back above these supports or resistances as they are right now. But we'll see. I just don't think we're going to get much of a pump tonight. Now, I have been wrong before. I have gone to bed before and said, the same things, and we end up with a big giant wick, and you just never know, guys. So, anyways, we are still making lower lows, as you see here. I've marked these off. And, we really need to get above this area here to start making really higher highs. And, yeah, that's quite far away. I mean, that's a $8,000 pump pretty much. So, that's not going to happen overnight though without any news. So, anyways, guys, let's take a look at the S&P. The S&P actually, ended up with a big wick here. But yeah, it did lose a little bit from yesterday, so that's not that great, but, it's not terrible either. Now, the NASDAQ, it also, it ended up like the S&P 500, but it still has about 44 minutes, and, it lost a little bit from yesterday, but still not too bad, we can say. Now, the total market cap, guys, it has lost a bit. It's sitting at about $916 billion. And yeah, so we have lost, I would say, about half of what we gained yesterday. Now, the dominance, guys, it is trying to fall down. You can see there was a giant wick a few days ago, and we got a couple of red candles the last couple of days. Today we're getting a little bit of a green candle, but overall, I still think this is due to come down. We may see a green candle today, but probably, we'll get some red candles tomorrow and the next day. We just have to be patient, guys. Eventually, this will come down. Now, there still is a CME gap. I just want to point this out. The gap is only about, what is this, $500 now. This was a much bigger gap, before today, and the day before, actually, yesterday, Wednesday. So, yeah, it has really closed the gap. But yeah, there still is about a $500 gap. Now, let's take a look at the dollar index. The dollar has actually dropped like a rock today. And yeah, it's lost several supports here. So it blew through 102.59, 101.84, and actually 101.15. So it is right below that right now. Just barely though. It may catch support here, I think, at 101.15. It'll probably end up a little bit of a, wick here at the bottom, but yeah, we'll see. Now, taking a look at the liquidation heat map, guys, not too bad. 30 million have been liquidated in the last 24 hours. Mostly longs, but, you know, it's still basically, you know, 2 to 1. So anyways, the fear and greed is a 39. Yesterday was 18. So yeah, we had an excellent day yesterday. And so yeah, it's 21 points higher. So let's see, guys. I think we're going to drop a little bit just because today we have gone down quite a bit. But probably, if I had to guess, I think we're going to end up around 30. Now, the altcoin season index, it's a 16 right now. I did refresh this right before the video, guys. And yeah, it really hasn't budged. And, you know, it's basically due to the dominance, guys. It really hasn't budged that much in the last couple of days. So, yeah, still a 16, unfortunately. Now, bull market peak indicators, guys, sell at the top. It's still 0 from 30. There's no indicator right now indicating that we need to sell. So it's still 100% hold. And the Pi cycle top indicator, guys, still diverging away from each other. And yeah, it's going to be a while before it would cross. Now, tomorrow, we do have PPI, and we also have some Michigan numbers tomorrow. And there is a speaker. The FOMC member Williams is speaking tomorrow. So it could be a little bit volatile. Now, I do want to point out we've had a lot of news today, but today it was mostly negative news. If I scroll down, though, guys, you can still see we have really big news pieces. Anything 0.1, you know, whether it's positive or negative, you know, negative is this red, positive is this green. You know, 0.1 is just massive news. So the fact that we're getting like 0.6, 0.26, 0.39 is crazy numbers. So yeah, we have had a lot of, you know, news today, very strong news once again. I think I just saw a few news pieces today that were, you know, relatively small compared to what we've been seeing. Like, for example, 0.14 is now maybe considered small in this era, you know, in this time frame, in the last few weeks, basically. Yeah, here 0.09. That's actually, you know, that's almost big news in reality. But yeah, here you have 0.0775. This was the type of news that we were used to seeing in MEXC. And yeah, just in the last 2-3 weeks, it's gone nuts, guys. So I recommend checking out MEXC if you can. Now, if you become a member to my channel, you will get these updates basically in the Telegram group if you want to join the Telegram. And yeah, you'll get that basically for free, guys. Now, macro, today Supercore, CPI Supercore, month over month for March, actually ended up, you know, fairly negative. So minus 0.3275. Now, CPI actually was pretty good. It was actually, you know, 2.4% versus the previous, which was 2.8, and they estimated 2.6. So that's actually very good. And you have core CPI was, you know, 0.1 versus 0.2, and they estimated 0.3. So yeah, actually this was a very good day for CPI. Just this Supercore was not very good, but as you see, the number was, you know, minus 0.3275, whereas you have 0.47. So for the most part, it's about 0.15 positive if we would just, you know, put these numbers together. Now, taking a look at the FedWatch tools, guys, we still have 26 days left before the next meeting. And yeah, this actually came down again today. So one day ago, we were sitting at 79%, almost 80% basically. And we're sitting, yeah, about 6% lower. So let's see. Still a long time, guys. Yeah, almost 4 weeks. Now, crypto bubbles, guys, in the last hour looks pretty good. On the day, doesn't look so great. Week looks even worse. Month, you know, horrible. Year, we're down. So, yeah, unfortunately, guys, only the last hour looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave it there. Now, if we look at the Coinondo here, basically, if you want to stake your coins, go to Coinondo. For example, if you want to stake your Bitcoin, go here. You know, it tells you how long you have to lock up your coins. Tells you limits and things. Do your homework before you send coins there, guys, because basically you don't want to send it to a place where you can't get anything for it and then you have to send it back out. You run the risk of losing it as well. Don't get locked up in something you can't get out of as well when you're trying to sell, you know, when you get your perfect number. And yeah, I mean, just, you know, try to think about the future. We actually don't know what's going to be, for example, 4 or 6 months down the road. So I personally, I wouldn't lock it up that long. Today I locked up BNB for 60 days just for the mega drop, and that's as long as I want to do it. I know I can get more coins in the mega drop if I do 120 days, but yeah, I'm just not going to do that. But anyways, you know, just it's totally up to you what you want to do. That is not financial advice, but that's just what I'm doing. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please share it with your friends, activate the bell, become a member of the channel. If you want to, you know, join an exchange, I do have a few exchanges listed in the description, and they are reputable exchanges as well. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot for your support.